Hi guys, Helen the Russian here, and today I wanted to compare the bonus systems for Lyft and Uber. I must say that I find Uber bonus system is better, as in it's more attainable, a whole lot more attainable. There should be probably a caveat in here. Las Vegas market is different as far as Lyft and Uber goes to probably any other market in US. That is because there are plenty of markets where Lyft is prevalent. Well, not in Las Vegas. And the reason being, we do have a lot of overseas tourists in here, and they don't have Lyft. Lyft is not international company, not yet. I know they're expanding in Canada in some locations, but that's it. So they're not in any other countries. So all these people, like all the tourists who are not from US, all they have is Uber. They don't have Lyft. And so you end up being a whole lot busier with Uber, especially around the strip and vicinities. So, having said that, even considering, if they were even, still I find Lyft, I never been able to achieve any tier of Lyft bonus, none of it. Mind, I don't drive that much, but I can do few drives, like this week on Uber, for example. I had some time and I just looked, I did 44 rides on Uber, and I think about 6 rides on Lyft, so 50 rides, but that's not enough to do anything on Lyft. And then they require specific number of peak rides to achieve that, and then they require the acceptance rate. Now mind, recently apparently they sent me a message, there is no acceptance rate requirements for a bonus, but still I find it unattainable. With Uber, I've done their bonus, their quest thing, when they say, okay, between 4 a.m. on Friday and 4 a.m. on Monday. So 3 days they give you. If you do the first one I've done, I think they wanted me to do 35 rides, I believe, and I got $50 or $55, some $55, I believe. And they break it down even. So once you achieve certain number of rides, I think on that one, once I got 20, I got $35 as a bonus, and then I've done another 15, and then I got another 20. And ultimately, Uber does give you rides. So unlike Lyft, where if you're using Lyft only platform in Las Vegas, because I've done that, so I'm speaking from experience, there is a lot of downtime, and I don't mean that in a good way, meaning you drive around and there are just no rides. There was a time when I drove right on the strip, on Las Vegas Boulevard, on a Saturday evening, in the middle of a heavy ping zone. The whole thing was pink on the app, and I did not get one ping, and the phone was working fine. I double checked, I rebooted, nah. And it was good 40 minutes because there was traffic. 40 minutes, not one ride. That that did not sit right with me. With Uber, you constantly get rides. I did another quest this weekend, and this one was smaller quest, but still they ask for, I think, 20 rides or 25 rides. No, I think 20. And I got $35 bonus. That all worked out. And it wasn't that hard to do. In the 3 days that they give you, it's achievable. I don't need to do it, 8 hours, 10 hours, which I never want to drive for that long. And it all happened. The previous one, the one I mentioned for $55, I left it pretty much till Sunday because I was busy Friday that weekend, and I only did like 2 rides on Friday, and then I did, I don't know, maybe 6 rides on a Saturday. And then on Sunday I thought, right, I really want to get it done, and I had other errands to do, so I didn't start driving till the afternoon. And it kind of gets to a point, you got the first tier, and then it goes, well, if you do 10 more rides, you're gonna get this $20 extra. And I'm thinking, okay. And I honestly was thinking it was getting late, it was getting dark. Well, it was dark already. And I thought, I'll just go home. But every time, and I don't know if Uber did it on purpose, it worked out that way every time just before I finished the ride. Because I did go home. I was giving a ride, was taking me to Green Valley, and I thought, right, it'll be my last ride. But then before I finish, they'll ping you with another ride. You know how they do it. You haven't finished this ride yet, and already the next one comes up. And they did them all, one after another, all around Green Valley area, not that long of a rides. And I thought, wow, I think I can actually make that $20. Well, Sure as hell, the very last ride, the one ride I needed for that extra $20, it's a pool ride. So I took it, it was already dark, and the first person on the ride, and straight away they strang extra people, so you knew it's going to be a busy ride. So the first person wasn't there, and then I went and picked up the second couple, and they were going all the way from the Walmart by the airport to Circus, and then it pinged me again for additional rider, and she was at the bus terminal by the rental cars, not far from the rental car terminal, and she was going even further out, kind of north, well, north really, like Rancho and Smoke Ranch over there. But having said that, and I was thinking, sure enough, the last ride it would be that, but it took me all together with the rides and then to return back home because I went offline after I dropped her off. The ride itself ended up being $20 and then I got the $20 bonus. So for that hour I made $40, which ultimately I was like, no, that's all right. Yep, that was okay. A little later than I normally like, but definitely not past midnight. Yeah, it was okay. So anyhow, as far as comparison goes, for those of you who are curious about how attainable the bonuses are and how much you need to drive to get them, I find the Uber Quest ones pretty attainable. And mind, it's not that big of a money, but still, extra $55 here, extra $35 here, doesn't hurt. And then you're doing the rides as well, so you're getting the ride money, the tip money. It all ends up being nice and tidy. So I definitely, if you have time and if you're driving around, I do recommend to try at least one weekend if Uber offering those quests in your area. Definitely give it a go, because I think ultimately it ends up being worth the effort. And having said all that, I am off to Europe on Wednesday. And I don't know if I'll be making any videos while I'm there. I might. I'll be in Germany and Moscow and then Germany again. So if I see anything worthwhile or anything really interesting, I'll definitely make a video and share it with you guys. But in the meantime, everybody, the summer started. Have fantastic time. Enjoy yourself. Making money is important, but it's also very important to take care of yourself. Take time with your family. Lay by the pool. Take some time off. Make sure you are taking care of you. That's what's important. All right. Goodbye, everybody.